Hello, are you getting some negative feedback on your leadership? Your HR is giving you the feedback. You're working with your people is not successful. People are not happy during your work. People are concluding you that you are most frustrated leader. That means your leadership is in a big question mark. Do you want to rectify that? Do you want to be a mass leader? Do you want to be, acceptable by your people with a greater productivity? People will enjoy your work. People will enjoy your company. People will, always consult to you. People will be very free and frank, sharing their problem. Do you want that? So yes, we'll discuss on this topic today. How will be a better accepting leader? How you will be a mass leader? And you will remove that tag, frustrating leader tag you want to remove from your title. Yes, my dear friends. So I am Suresh Mahapatra, the founder of TTM Academy. I am widely known as Talk to Mahapatra. Our people has given me a title, Mentor Mahapatra. This is people's title. This is your title. I never boast and say that I am Mentor Mahapatra, but people address as Mentor Mahapatra. Because this Talk to Mahapatra is a big story in that, when in 2002, by that time I was not having my mail ID. So I keep that mail ID, Talk to Mahapatra, the domain name. And that Talk to Mahapatra, mail ID became familiar. And by the way, Suresh Mahapatra, when is tagged with, Talk to Mahapatra. A letter on this good wishes. Thank you so much, addressing Mentor Mahapatra to me. I'm doing mentoring. I'm a leadership coach. I'm a business coach, a business consultant, and we train, tune, and work with your people. And particularly today addressing to the most frustrating leader, those who are getting memo from their HR. तो इसमें थोड़ा कॉफी हो जाए. Let's have a cup of coffee. Yeah, my dear friend, frustration, can happen. It can happen even the best team under the best leadership. Even the leaders who are, having this world hegemony, people are also criticizing them. People are not happy on them, some of them. So prospective class situation become tense. And people get annoyed for even angry. See, my dear, your leadership is not a popularity contest. Your people will not vote you, or they have not voted you as a business leader. You are a business leader because on the merit of you, because of your people skill, because of your persuasion skill, because of your interpersonal skill, because of your problem solving skill, because of your prioritizing skill, because of your, bringing more business to the table through the people, by the people, of course, of the people. So people get honored even for a simple anger. A simple, word thrown in high pitches that ignites, that owns the anger node of your people. And your title is suffixed by or prefixed by something else. As a leader, we never want to be a source of frustration for our team or our colleagues, but it can happen. Yes. People will deliver in your phrases. It happens. When the leader is with him, when his senior is with him, people will start to exhibit. They will take to their premium customers, clients. They will, show good booking. They will take you to the KOL. They will bring, the pending, payments on that day. But as a leader, you must see in between what is being happened after your departure from that colleague. So we never want to be a source of frustration. As a leader, we must be encouraging. We must be insightful. We must be inspiring. We must excogitate a feeling in the mind of our people to do more, to deliver more, to bring business to the table, to be happier in work, in their family. Do you want to be a leader of that caliber, that strength, that mentality, that cheerful, who can bring cheers in the face of their people? Well, then this session is for you. Spare around 10 minutes. I'll try to make you of that leader. So if your team seems to be experiencing more than its share of frustration with you, it is important as their leader to do some self-reflection. Think about any ways of your action may be affecting those around you. Maybe in ways you are not even aware of. Once you understand your frustration, your frustrating behavior, you can begin taking steps to change it. So you are changing for your betterment, and you are changing for the betterment of the community you are leading, or the community you are representing, the corporate you are working, or to, on the whole, bring more business to the table. And you will be the most acceptable leader, or you can be a boss leader. So the number one, not doing what you say you will do. Walk the talk. Leaders' first step is walk the talk. Whatever you are saying, practice what you preach. Unless, people will never, show you regard. People will never regard you. If your practice does not match with your preaching, people will never value you. You have all been to the wrong side of this situation. Someone tells you they are going to do something but doesn't deliver. Not keeping your word is a sure path to frustration, anger, mistrust, and disrespect. Make sure that your word is your bond, and back up to your promises with your action. Maybe the second advice to you all may be always waiting options without committing to a decision. People thrive on action and progress, and they quickly become frustrated when things slow down or even grind to a halt because of indecisive leader. Sometimes the leader, they don't take the decision of their own, looking at the situation. They pass the buck to their senior, or to the HO, or to the apex authority, or to their boss. So people became frustrated as they want the decision then and there, they want the solution then and there, they want to put an end to in presence of the leader. So particularly, you have to be decisive and having to always be in the right. There are some leaders that are more frustrating. They never analyze, they never make homework, they never introspect, or they never analyze what they say, and they conclude always, they are always right. See, if you are a leader, if you are a boss, do you think you cannot be wrong? There is a possibility you can be. When you maintain an attitude, incorrigible attitude, you cannot be corrected. even by your, people. When you maintain an attitude that you know everything better than everyone else, when you have to be right by making others wrong, you stifle conversation, shut down ideas, and make people want to avoid discussions anything important with you. It is especially, demoralizing to your smartest people. So keep an open mind and take other people's thoughts and perspective as seriously as you want them to take yours. See, always be open mind to take idea of your people. See, because you as a leader and the people who are reporting you, there might be a generation gap. Better educated with better idea people are in your team, then your job is easier. And you should make room for those ideas. Take those new ideas, see that, view that from their perspective, analyze it, and delete it from your dictionary that you are right always. You may be right, but it is 100% not always. There are some leaders, blaming their people for their mistake. They will commit the mistake and will blame to their people. Blaming for your mistake is a very, very frustrating, whichever leader or whichever cadre you are. Leaders who refuse to accountable or responsible for their own mistakes, for their own delay, for their own non-compliance are truly frustrating. Yes, they are truly frustrating. They damage teams in multiple ways. They damage team, they damage the teamwork, they damage the company culture in multiple ways. Since people are fearful of being blamed, tend to stay in the background with a teamed, just good enough performance. For your team to excel, because the kind of leader who takes the blame and passes the credit alone, not the other way around. See, it is a good leader. Always achievement or the credit he passes to the team member. And if anything problem on the way, he takes it, he owes the responsibility. That is the true leader. If you want that you will not be a frustrating leader, you must give credit to your people for their success, although you have made a catalytic effect in the side of your people. Looking out only for yourself. If you don't have the interest of others foremost in your mind and heart, you are not really leading your team. The best leaders understand that their purpose is to serve the people and are called to lead. When you are promoted as a leader, you have been called or you are appointed, you have taken charge to serve the people. Your real strength is your people around you. Because you are not bringing the business, you are not bringing the success to the table. It is your people around you, it's the people who have recruited, they are bringing success to the table. And always, 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 take care of this part. If you are in it for yourself, you are not only a source of frustration of those around you, but you are also likely to be perceived by everyone around you as self-centered and untrustworthy. Constantly complaining. There are some leaders who constantly complain. It can be extremely frustrating to work for someone who is always complaining. You have not done this, you have not done that, you have put on this shirt, you have not put your tie properly, you have not come your diary update, your color of trouser and shirt does not match, your shoe is not polished, you are 2 minutes late, 30 seconds late, you would have come with that LBL, that visual aid, that gift, that talk, that USB, you did not sound, your communication with the client front was not good. So many things do go wrong and everyone complains occasionally. But non-stop grumbling sucks all the energy and enthusiasm out of the group. As a leader, keep it in mind that people emulate your actions. People emulate your actions and your mood is contagious. It's a part of your job to keep morale and positivity high. Unless you keep the morale of your people high, you cannot expect the desired result. Well, even the best team in the world, the best team in your company will be harmed by ongoing frustration. And if that frustration is coming from above, it is even worse. And if any of these frustration actions remind you of yourself, help your team and your own future by changing your attitude. Absolutely, this is frustration which is coming in your people. This is your 100% attitudinal issue. So unless you change your attitude, you cannot stop frustrating your people. And I repeat, your people are your strength. If you want to be a mass leader, stop frustrating your people. Correcting your people is one part. Frustrating your people is another part. Repeating one mistake, there are some leaders, they keep on repeating one thing entire day long. Entire day's work, they damage it. When they damage the work, when they frustrate the people, do you think that the person will deliver 100% for the client? 100%. So, my dear leader, this is a very, very attitudinal issue with you. Correct it, change it, not only for the betterment of you, but for the betterment of the team you are handling. You are handling a great team to elevate, the team above, to make it a best team in your company. You have to change your, frustrating attitude to the people. Maybe, yes, there might be 100 reasons why the people are, frustrating, why the leaders are frustrating. A broken family is responsible. If a leader has come from a family struggling with his spouse, struggling with his parents, beating his children, he cannot work in a proper mood in the workplace or in the office or along with the team. Similarly, a boss who has spent the night boozing with his friend up to 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock or 2 o'clock night, he has not got right sleep. His attitude, his behavior will definitely not be good. But as a leader, this will my earnest insight or advice or appeal to you all. Lead from your body, mind, and spirit. As a leader, you must inspire your people to deliver more, to bring more business to the table. Your action should inspire others. Your word must encouraging to your people. Your body language must ignite a fire, ignite the passion in the people to go one step ahead. If they don't, you need to rethink how you are leading your people. Hope you will not frustrate your team. You will not frustrate your people who are working under you and be a great leader. Thank you. Thank you so much.